Hey beauties, good evening to you. Well, today I celebrate, another day. I was going to say celebrate. I celebrate another year around the sun, as they would say, another year that God has blessed me with. I don't even take it for granted. You know, we live in a very topsy-turvy world. We live in a world where unpredictability is basically the order of the day. You're here now, and then you just suddenly hear something that is just, like, you remember that, for those in my era, strange but true. Like, it's strange. Like, I remember a lady, I don't remember who, was stuck under a vehicle, and somehow she got that supernatural power to lift up the vehicle to save her child or something like that. You know, I think that was just God inspired. And I remember strange but true. So I am doing everything to not take anything for granted. I have not lived as long as some people, but I'm here for a little while now. And the more I'm here, the more I cherish life. Gone are the days where people, when you were 20, you barely wanted your age to move from 20 to 21, 22. Maybe you said 21 because, when you're now a proper adult, people who want to go clubbing and do, different things as an adult and make decisions. Because I know there is still some sort of, capping on the age thing when you're just 18 or 19. You have to wait until you're 21, when they tell you before you can drink or do whatever it is. So I am grateful for life. And by the way, I'm not endorsing anyone to drink or smoke. Please, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm grateful for life. I am grateful for life. I was scrolling TikTok and somebody duet a page of somebody who I'm not sure what the birth defect is, but the person's head is extremely huge and it shapes like what you would say a very odd, it's not rectangle, but I don't remember the name of that shape. Very odd. And you can see that it's a birth defect, because I'm not sure the person is able to, the woman has a speech impediment, and her face, the eyes seem, if you see it, and when I look at it, I said, look how we complain if your belly big. If, what should I say, there is a bump on her face, your foot is too big, you have knock knee, you have bow legs, bandy legs, you can name the different things, your eyes are small. And trust me, people, with all of those complaints, if you see that particular woman, you'd say, God, thank you for how I look. Right, you could even be considered somebody ugly. You would not want to look like she. It's almost like when you're watching one of those alien movies, and I'm not saying it as a disrespect. I'm just telling you, when you see some of the different disadvantages that birth defects can cause, And I said, my God, we have to give God thanks, because we would not switch place. No matter how decadent your life is and dark, you would not switch place with that woman that I saw. I'm telling you, she looks almost non-human. No disrespect. I'm not saying it in any disrespectful fashion. So, I really want to thank Jesus for just allowing me here. And I pray that the longer I'm here, that I become just more than just an inspiration and a motivation to you, that I'm a world changer, I'm a history maker to the people that I encounter daily, that what I posit, I help to create behavior change for the better, that I help to create transformation for the better. Well, if you're transformed, I'm hoping that you'll be transforming from bad to good, or from good to better, or from better to best, and from best to the next best, and from the next best to the next best, and continuing. While I myself am being perfected, meaning I'm being matured emotionally, intelligently, and psychologically. So I'm grateful. Beautiful people, I'm grateful to be alive and well in my right mind. I don't take it for granted. There are people today, they wake up tomorrow, they hear a totally different story about their physical life, about their health. And it just changes the whole trajectory of things sometimes, and it changes their whole outlook on life. So I'm grateful. Not gonna beat and teach today. There are some topics that I want to address, but I'm going to use today as the birthday to just, bask in it, to just enjoy it. Yeah, yeah, man, I'm just gonna, I hope I can go somewhere a little later and just enjoy my birthday. But I'm grateful to God, and people, I'm encouraging you, be grateful. Be grateful to God. It's something that we as humans, all of us, barring none, struggle with many times. We become ungrateful. You see, once you wake up and you look and you see if you have your full body parts, you have, your brain is working, you're not you don't have any mental defect or mental challenge, what we'd call mad person, or somebody who suffers from schizophrenia, some mental issue. You're okay. You're wealthy. Give God thanks, people. I'm telling you, the more you live, and when you start to see some things happening to people, or the condition of people, how they were born, and oh my God, you would not switch places with them. So I give God thanks. Thank God I'm still beautiful. I pray that I will always be beautiful, even if I'm 500 years old, that God will continue to beautify me, not just on the outside, but more so on the inside. My attitude is good. It doesn't mean I'm perfect. From time to time, I will say the wrong thing. From time to time, I will slip up. It's a part of life. Sometimes even the wrong thoughts the enemy just put in your mind. And you feel like the seed is growing. And you have to say, no, Lord, come on, Lord, work on it. Sometimes, and it's not necessarily going to move same time. So I'm not looking at that, but I'm looking at the fact that my heart is propelled in such a way. It is set in such a way where I am looking to be better every single day. I'm looking to be a better human being every single day. And it must show on the inside. It's definitely wanted to show on the outside. Of course, beautiful people. Let me tell you something. No matter goes full, everyone wants to look beautiful. Every single woman and every man wants to look handsome. Every man. That is why no matter how somebody looks, if somebody gives them a makeover, oh my God, you can never get them to go back or to revert. Unless the makeover is something that they can't afford the lifestyle. Usually they say, no, so this is not me. Maybe, sometimes it may be a little too flamboyant. But outside of the flamboyance, if it is something that they can afford, it, believe you me, they will not revert to the old way. People like to look good. Nowadays, people are into fashion and style, and ugly days not done. Ugly days done. I'm telling you, beautiful people, nobody wants to be ugly anymore. Ugly days them done. If they have to go take off the nose and put on a new one, if they have to take off the lips and put on a new one, whatever, ugly days them done. Because people are valuing life more. They do value life, you may think that they don't. When you see people do these cosmetic surgeries, sometimes it's because of a physical issue, or maybe self-esteem issue, or they just really want to look very good. And sometimes when I look at my belly still people, I tell you, I just becoming to really believe in doing surgeries are not really encouraged unless it's absolutely necessary, much moreover cosmetic. That's my personal view. I'm not knocking anybody. If that's your choice, that's your choice, and I'm not looking down on anyone who does it. I'm just saying I'll bear the belly. Maybe I will find the tenacity and the strength and the devotion to just exercise and kind of go down a little bit. I pray now, but prayer without works is dead. Sometimes it just lays me, I guess I'll get there one day. But I give up, it never give up. I said there ain't no giving in. And when the going gets tough and the tough gets going, my people, don't give up. Yes, so. But beautiful people, I'm grateful for life. Don't mind my rambling. It's not just rambling for rambling's sake. It is really to just tell you to, give God thanks when you celebrate another birthday. Don't make anybody tell you, oh Lord, I get up in a age, this, that. Oh, really? We're not dead, no call it dopey. If Sarah on the cusp, in a sense, of almost being 100 could get pregnant, I'm not saying that we're going to do that, because lifespan has changed from then to now. Although you can live all the way up to 120. I've heard of people living beyond that in this 21st century. But, give God thanks when you have health, strength for the most part. and you'll get to see another birthday. Guys, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this.